Hi, this guitar here is more than 15 years old, and it's my second one. The first one was bought in the 80s and sold. I tried lessons, self-teaching, regular practice, but still failed to play any recognizable song. Now it's collecting dust, reminding me of an old dream. Then, in 2018, I started playing the ukulele that my wife gave me as a gift. 20 minutes later, I was a musician. Same dream, different approach. This is what this video is about. I ran a poll on LinkedIn and asked tech professionals, will you set goals for 2026? 58% said no, and another 5% said maybe. That's nearly 2/3 of respondents feeling probably guilty right now. Everybody's posting their goals and resolutions and vision boards and quarterly numbers. And you might be thinking, should I do that too? I don't think so. If you're avoiding goals, you're probably smart. Resisting goals is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of wisdom. Let me explain. I spent more than 25 years working for tech companies like Sun Microsystems, Oracle, and Amazon Web Services. Ultimately, I became a principal solutions architect, coaching executives, managers, and helping companies transform. During that time, I never sat down writing goals for myself. Well, I have to be honest. Occasionally, my managers asked me to write down goals for the year, and then I would write down whatever I felt they wanted. But the interesting thing is, at the end of the year, I still got good performance reviews, and those goal sheets were actually never followed up on. Why? Because dynamic, creative, customer-focused tech roles, they don't really work well with traditional goals. Goals are often defined as being specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. But you can't be specific and adapt to rapid change at the same time. And how can you measure creativity? How do you know what you can attain if the future becomes more and more unpredictable? And what if you can do more than what you think you can? What's the meaning of relevant? And what happens if that time-bound deadline is over? What then? Learning, helping customers, coming up with creative solutions, and becoming a better person doesn't really fit a smart goaling scheme. There are also 3 psychological problems with your typical SMART goals. Number 1, you set a big goal, you freeze. Too many options. How should I do this? Insecurity creeps in. Number 2, toxic productivity. They put us in that hamster wheel, constantly chasing some arbitrary number and then risking burnout, constantly wondering, did I do enough? Number 3, they make us compete instead of collaborate. Everybody is focusing on their own goal, climbing their own ladder alone. Here's what really happens when you skip goals and focus on the why instead. You focus on transformation instead of achievement. Playing Hotel California on the guitar sounds like a smart goal, but that's just one song. Becoming a musician, however, lasts forever, and over time, you might be playing any song. Run a marathon is a one-time goal. Becoming a healthier person lasts forever. And instead of getting 10,000 subscribers, why not build a community? Let's take this very YouTube channel as an example. It only has 64 subscribers, but I have fun planning, shooting, editing, publishing videos every week. I could be setting a goal for 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year or something, but then I would be agonizing over numbers, I would feel the pressure, and that would take out the fun of running this channel. Instead, I just make a video every week and I enjoy the process. And what about the numbers? I'm sure they will take care of themselves sometime. Here's what I learned from trying to make music. With the guitar, I had a goal, but all these repetitions and exercises, they felt like homework, not fun. With the ukulele, I set an intention instead, become a musician. What do musicians do? They play music every day. So I played the ukulele every working day, after breakfast, before work, just 20 minutes. And over time I became better and better. No pressure, no milestones, just playing music, becoming a musician. The difference is, instead of getting something or achieving some milestone one time, I was focusing on becoming someone forever. How do you find your own intention instead of chasing meaningless goals? There's a simple technique called the 5 whys technique. So let's start with something like running a marathon. Ask why. Maybe because you want to get fit. Why do you want to get fit? Because you want to enjoy life more. Why? Because you want to feel healthy. There it is, your real intention, becoming a healthy person. By the way, you don't have to do exactly 5 whys. Just continue asking why, until you reach the core of your intention. Next thing, ask yourself, what do healthy people do? They eat real food, they move every day, and they focus on better sleep. Great! So start doing one of them today. Congratulations! You're already a healthier person. Just go on and on and on. The next day, focus on one of the 3. Or maybe 2. Eat real food, move, get better sleep. Again and again and again and again. You will be amazed of what you can do in 30 days by doing just one of these 3 things, or maybe 2. And maybe doing some research on how to eat better, how to move more, and how to get better sleep. Small wins compound. And you can do this with anything that you want to become. A musician, an author, even a solutions architect. I never completed a 10 milestones to becoming a solutions architect course, ever. I just started doing the things that solutions architects do, and I learned whatever I needed along the way. Here's my challenge to you, new year or not. Pick one intention, not 10, just one. Who do you want to become? Then do some research. What do these people do every day? Then start doing it. Congratulations, you're already on your way to becoming that new kind of person. Just keep going and repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat. Over time, the numbers will follow. I wrote a full blog post on this with examples and tips and some research behind that. Feel free to read it, but for now, just pick one intention and start doing it, and enjoy your transformation journey. And hey, if you did set goals for this year already, feel free to use the 5 whys technique to figure out the intentions. And if you didn't set any goals, you were right all along. Thank you.